Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for Sept the Howling Wind, a San Diego game. Uh, Werewolf the Apocalypse. Woo! So, Colton, who has been trying to figure himself out and find himself, goes and finds Sullivan Black. He's a mentor slash master slash person in his life, who has been actually made abreast of what's going on with Colton because of their shared connections and cares. So when Master Black, when he goes to find him at his house, it's not unexpected, but it does seem as though Sullivan is in a bit of a rush, but because it's Colton is giving him time. And we'll basically pull him into the kitchen, pour them each a glass of coffee, kind of dress it, take a sip, and then look at him and say, "What's up?" He's got his phone set on the counter, and it looks basically like when that phone rings, he has to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll look at him and say, "What's up?"
And inhales and exhales, like deep breaths, and then he'll just kind of be like, well, I think I may be having a bit of an identity crisis.
I would definitely say you're having a bit of an identity crisis. There's no question about
that. But what I'm doing to myself may stem from other things.
What do you mean?
I think when I turned into Colton, I pushed all of my anxiety and fear onto one side of myself. I'm happy at the moment, but I'm afraid to turn into Caroline.
Could that be because you're not Caroline?
He bites his lip. It could be, I suppose. I just...
Listen. Whatever's happening to you, whatever's going on, needs to be who you are. The whole you. There's no Caroline Colton. You're not two people. If you were, your personality is fractured and you have a mental disorder. And there's a lot more going on here than that. I don't think that's what's going on, though. Well, the biggest trip up we have right now is that you have amnesia and can't remember your past. So there's no way to know if this is new or something that you've experienced before. This could have been an aspect of yourself that you forgot, that you were transgender, or that you were questioning, or you may have even transitioned.
He nods.
And I mean, there's really no pushing your shit onto something else, another part of yourself. I mean, it's just compartmentalization. I do it all the time. You want to go ahead and name your compartment? Yeah, whatever, sure. Apparently you see it as Caroline, but you don't have to build it into this complex problem that's way more complicated than it is. At the end of the day, what does it matter who you are as long as you're happy? And not just like get a happy, like, fucking walking on sunshine constant. As long as you're just getting by, as long as you can wake up in the morning and get out of bed and be productive. Yeah, man, woman, what the fuck does it matter?
You're right.
Caroline, you are a collection that creates a sum of parts that is a beautiful, cherished, amazing being. Whether that being is called Caroline or Colton or whatever name you choose to be identified as, whether that being wears men's clothing or women's clothing or considers themselves a father or mother, goes by whatever pronouns they want. It does not change the core. That does not have fractions within it or labels or things tugging it apart. It's just shrug. Whatever you are. Did I ever tell you why I spent 5 years in prison? I told you, right?
No, you didn't.
I killed my sister.
Oh.
Yeah, my sister didn't eat. She thought she was ugly, hideous, fat. She starved herself. It didn't matter how much I told her how beautiful she was, what we did for her, how much we tried to help her. Yeah, we took her to all the clinics, best in Australia. We did everything we could for her. No matter how much we poured into her, no matter how much we gave to her, no matter how much we tried with everything in us to tell her that she was valid, that she was a beautiful and wonderful and cherished person, she did not, could not, and would not see that, because what was in the mirror was more important to her than what she was being told by those who loved her. One day I found her on the floor of the bathroom. Cold, gray, barely hanging on to life. She weighed, I think, 60 pounds. Took her to the hospital, stuck her on machines. But I knew she had died years before, and she was just walking, waiting for her body to catch up. So I pulled the plug. And she died. Holding my hand, actually. I pled guilty. Did my time, manslaughter. It didn't matter what we said to her, what we did to show her we loved her. Because it wasn't inside of herself. She didn't love herself. She didn't cherish herself or respect herself. Do you?
He's frowning. It's like he wants to say he does, but he knows that any second he gets that. Actually, you know what he would say? He'll be like, no, I want to say that I do. I see the good in myself. But then, as soon as I make a mistake, I immediately regress. I think I'm getting better at it, but
You said you don't want to go back to Caroline because that's where you've been putting all of your anxiety and your stress. Is that really what it is? Or is it because you know you're not home there? because you know it's not right, as much as you want it to be, as much as you want that to be your truth, maybe. You know that, and he'll point Colton over. This is who you're supposed to be.
He's tearing up. I don't know.
Life is stages, Colton. When you move from one to the next, there's no going back. And if you try to grip onto things in the past, it's not there. As much as I would love to hop into a time machine and undo so many things in my past. No matter how hard or far I reach, I never will. So you have to ask yourself, at the end of the day, going forward into the future, into something tangible, what is real? What is tangible? Is Caroline real because she is your future, where you want to be, where you want to step ahead? Or is it because she's the past you're not ready to let go of? Because it's comfortable. Because it's quiet and safe. Because at the end of the day, so are graves. Cold, comfortable, safe. No one can answer these questions for you. Not me, not anyone.
I need to answer them myself.
And you need to not bargain with yourself. You need to commit to something. You need to figure it out. Not everything's going to be perfect. That's okay. Because you're more of a person if life isn't. I'm from Australia. You know what the stupidest fucking animal in Australia is? Stupidest animal.
What's
Koala.
that? Koalas?
It's koala. You know what? Koala is fucking stupid. You have to understand something. Koalas are so stupid. They will literally just sit outside in the rain. They'll walk into the roads. They are literally mindless. Okay? Do you know why? They're stupid. If you look at a koala's brain, okay, it's smooth, almost completely smooth. There's no wrinkles, there's no folds, there's no depth or ridges. It's all just smooth. If your life were just smooth, no wrinkles, no depths, and no ridges, no pits to fall in or to pull yourself out of, you would be fucking stupid. Just like a koala.
Pain is what makes us grow.
And it what makes us learn and develop compassion. When I look back and I think on the little boy I was, what I wanted to be when I grew up, where I thought I was going to go, and what I was going to do. Oh God, I had so many dreams, so many hopes and thoughts for the world to make it a better place. I have to ask myself every day, if I met myself, if the boy I was met me today, how would he react to me? Would he be afraid of me? Would he feel safe if he were in danger? When I try to be the kind of man that boy would want to be around. That's what you have to ask yourself. Are you who your innocence would want to be around? His phone will ring. Oh, no, look at him. I gotta go. And I'll reach over and he'll scruffle his hair and he'll stroke his cheek and give him a very soft kiss on the lips. You take care. I know you have a lot to think about, but you'll be okay. You may call if you need me, okay? We'll give another kiss.
He'll nod and kiss him back.
And with that, I have to end the scene. Thank you, players, for playing, and thank you, Watcher, for watching. Bye!